Would you rather make a choice between your daughter's 16th birthday or you being flat fucking broke? Gallup poll in 2017 said 50% of people are going to run out of money before they run out of time. The differentiation, the thing that separated them, is they wanted wealth more than life itself. But most of you will not do that because you don't want to make the sacrifices that I've made. We all know what it takes to lose weight, I think. Restricted calories, exercise. Everybody knows that, right? 40% of Europe and 60% of the US, why are they obese? They're not willing to make the sacrifices, are they? Well, wealth doesn't come for free either. Steve Jobs and most of the people in the audiences, Elon Musk and most of the people, they have extraordinary work habits. Most of you don't like the idea of working 100, 120 hours a week. And second of all, as Elon Musk has said many, many times in the last few years, a guy that works 100 hours a week, I would rather have than a guy that works 40 hours a week because he's going to get the job done twice as fast. I'm not looking for maximum IQ. I'm looking for maximum horsepower in work ethic. I'm looking for perspiration, not inspiration. And at Apple's CEO Cook regularly begins sending emails at 4:30 a.m. and previously held Sunday night staff meetings by telephone to prepare for the next week. He's waking people up at 4:30 in the morning. He's tough. And of course, the stories are legendary about Amazon. 80 hours a week to keep your job. 85 hours a week to be considered for a promotion. 90 hours a week to get promoted at Amazon. And those rules aren't instilled by Amazon management. Those rules are instilled by Amazon employees because they like being the top. They like being the best. And Elon Musk, after Vance noted that only hundreds of people were working on Tesla headquarters on a Saturday. SpaceX, all these guys are the same, is they have lived a life of stretching their comfort zone. They now are living to be always uncomfortable. But I can say with my hand on my heart, I've never meditated about a second in my life. I think it's a waste of time. Well, when I got up this morning, the first time, I normally get up in the middle of the night, I work for an hour or two, then I go back to sleep. Then I get up again and I work for a couple hours and I go back to sleep, and then I finally get up again. And I was practicing even though I could give these slides in a coma. Check emails, I check on all the projects, the kids that I'm mentoring. I'm doing it 24/7, 365. And I've been doing this almost 50 years. My habits, the difference between myself and most of you in this audience, they're held accountable for every single minute of every single day, of every single week, of every single month, until you attain generational wealth. 70% of the day you waste. Some of you, 95% of the day you waste. Those of you that are addicted to social media, 95% of the day you can waste. What benefit has social media done for you? Now I know some of you will argue, I sell on Facebook, right? But not everybody sells on Facebook. Not everybody uses social media as a sales tool. Sales tools aside, what single thing has social media done for humanity to date, other than made Zuckerberg rich? By the way, the high-performance people have 4 or 5 characteristics. I'm going to name just 2 or 3 of them. Number 1, they give up social media, unless they're selling on it. Number 2, they work at a standing desk. Standing desk. Number 3, they have a treadmill under the desk and it goes at 4 kilometers an hour. 4 kilometers seems to be the maximum where you can still work and do a standing desk. Number 4, they work out 3 to 5 times a week between 30 and 60 minutes a day. Not for 6 packs, not for 4 or 7 or 8% body fat, but just to be generally fit. They eat healthy. That means different things to different people. But 90% of all my high performance kids do all those things I just mentioned. The last thing, or the 6th thing, they believe in the extraordinary. I've had people with 80 IQ, like Forrest Gump, and I've had people with 180 IQ. The guy with an 80 IQ did 400 million pound transaction, and the guy with 180 IQ did a 40 million pound transaction. So IQ's got nothing to do with it. But the guy with the 80 IQ wanted it more than he wanted oxygen in his lungs. And he was willing to die trying. For those of you that want to be a millionaire, you're never going to make 10 million. For those of you that want to be 10 million, you're never going to make 100 million. For those of you that want to make 100 million, you're never going to be a billionaire. Because psychologically, see, your subconscious doesn't know you're full of shit. Your subconscious starts to slow down. When you get, let's use the 100 million number, at 75, 79, 82, 89, 91, and then you're asleep at 96 million. And you may stumble over the goal at 100 million by accident. I believe with all my heart, you were meant to achieve. I believe, and this is the only religious thing I'm going to say, is I believe whoever the fuck put us here, however the fuck we got here, we were put here to be all we can be, not a fraction thereof. Not a fraction thereof. So I'm not here by fucking accident. And yet I still push the envelope. Now we're talking about being super high performance in everything in your life. A better father, a better lover, a better son, a better daughter, all aspects of your life. Next, you've got to get by your friends. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Right? You're hanging out the pub, belching and farting, watching 10-year-old football matches on the goddamn screen. By the way, Sally and I went to a sports bar a few years ago. She didn't know what a sports bar was. And had about 30, 40 big TV screens with athletic events, you know. And Sally said, there were two boxers. And Sally said, aren't those guys dead now? Well, why do people come in here? A great fucking question. Those people that you're going to the sports bars, those are your friends. Then there's your own guilt. Do I deserve to be wealthy beyond measure? Machiavelli said, you know, a ruler is judged by who he surrounds himself with. If I were to decide what kind of person you were by the people that you are closest to, what would I think of you? How would I judge you? And what I want you to do from this point forward, no matter if you hated what I said or the way I said it, is choose carefully the people that you associate with. I have 3 regrets in life. 1, I'm a combat-trained Army officer who never saw combat. 2, the night before my mother died, I told her, God damn it, you bitch, you're not gonna die, quit fucking around. She's dead in the morning. And the 3rd, I didn't set my goals high enough. Not that I missed our daughter's Sweet 16 birthday. Not that I missed the Little League championship game that my son pitched in. Not that I missed this graduation. Jack Welch said it much better than I. There's no such thing as work-life balance. There are work-life choices, and you make them, and they have consequences. There are consequences that I didn't go to our daughter's Sweet 16 birthday party. 20-some years later, there are consequences. But are they greater than the consequences of you being dirt fucking broke when you die? You ask yourself that. Would you rather make a choice between your daughter's 16th birthday or you being flat fucking broke, huddled up in a corner, homeless, whenever your time comes? You tell me. 99% of every audience I've ever talked to will say, I would rather miss my daughter's 16th birthday. You're a bad person because you missed her birthday, right? Horseshit. And the pundits that give you this horseshit are poor themselves. There's never an easy time to make a hard decision. What if you were afraid of nothing? Man, beast, financial, bankruptcy, nothing. Do you understand what that would mean? There are people on this planet, one of which is standing on this stage. I'm not afraid of anything. I should be dead by now. I've been run over by a charging buffalo. Got up, chased it down, killed it. Killed a Kodiak bear with a knife. You can't kill me. I believe that with all my heart. You can't fucking kill me. In my day, they used to say, sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can never hurt you. Now it's just the opposite. But what you have to be able to do is pull the trigger, take action. And reading books and listening to podcasts is not taking action. It's just another form of procrastination. I'll ask you the same question. What if you weren't afraid of anything? How would your life have changed? Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless.
오늘은 미국의 사업가이자 투자가 1조 달러의 사나이라고 불리는 peni의 성공에 관한 이야기를 소개해드렸습니다. peni는 820달러로 사업을 시작해 약 500달러의 자산가치로 성장시킨 경험이 있습니다. 이 같은 경험을 바탕으로 지금은 세계적인 비즈니스 성공 코치로 활동하고 있다고 해요. 본인이 거주하는 성에서 회당 2천만원이 넘는 세미나를 개최한다고 합니다. peni는 성공에 있어 무조건적인 대가가 있다고 말합니다. 원하는 게 클수록 포기해야 하는 게 많다고 하죠. 예를 들어서 취미생활을 하면서 돈도 많이 벌 수 있다 라고 하면 전부 개소리라고 합니다. 좀 극단적이기는 하지만 가족도 멀리하라 하고 친구도 바꿀 수 있으면 바꾸라고 하죠. 이처럼 무언가를 성취하기 위해서는 본인이 좋아하는 다른 것을 포기해야 한다고 강조합니다. 물론 어딘가에는 하고 싶은 것을 다 하면서 이루는 사람들도 있을 겁니다. 하지만 이는 극히 일부의 사람들일 뿐 대부분의 사람들에게는 peni의 말이 맞을 것 같습니다. 양손에 쥔 게 없을 때 더 빨리 달릴 수 있어요. 이것저것 든 상태로 달리면 느릴 뿐만 아니라 이도저도 아니게 될 겁니다. 노력이라는 단어는 보통 열심히 한다 라는 뜻으로 알려져 있어요. 하지만 좀 풀어서 말해보면 진짜 노력이라는 건 하고 싶은 일을 줄여가며 한다 라는 게 노력인 것 같습니다. 본인의 욕구를 통제하고 남들이 쉴 시간에 일하면서 진짜 원하는 것에 시간과 힘을 쏟는 게 노력인 것 같아요. 말만 했는데도 좀 가혹한 것 같습니다. 하지만 그에 대한 대가로 남다른 결과물이 주어지겠죠. 세상에 정해진 정답은 없지만 무언가에 시간을 쏟을수록 비범한 결과가 나온다는 건 아마 틀림없는 것 같습니다. 여러분들은 어떻게 생각하시나요? 감사합니다.